Hey guys, my name is Devin Adams. I'm a Fortinet instructor here in Tempe, Arizona, and I've been recording these videos for the people who take my class. And we are still in the process of building our topology, even though there's still more to come. I promise. So this one's going to be a real quick one. I thought I'd squeeze it in there while I got a few minutes. But essentially, we're going to create a hub and spoke VPN across our FortiGates here across our SD-WAN. Before we do that, we're going to create some loopback interfaces. Yeah, so this isn't necessary per se. I've actually done a full, VPN mesh. If you guys look at my earlier videos, I think when I did my NSC impromptu study videos with FortiDuck. Anyways, but there was a couple of people who've taken my class that said, hey, you know what? We need a loopback that we use for dynamic routing later on. And also, it's probably good to have an interface that doesn't go down, right? That we can always be a point of testing through our VPN tunnels. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create on each side, and that's going to be like the shortest video I ever do here. But you're going to see later on when we do create the VPN tunnels, that is what we're going to set up the health checks to each other, is actually the loopback interfaces internally that's isolated from everything else. And that way, you don't have to worry about any kind of weird subnet going down, or you don't have to worry about anything like, compliance saying, hey, why is this server pingable when it shouldn't be, whatever. All right. So let's go ahead and just do it. So I'm going to load up my management PC here. Okay. Uh, Looks like I'm already logged into the FortiGate. So I'm just going to go to interfaces. I'm going to say create new interface. And I mean, I'm literally going to say the name is going to be loopback. The alias is going to be loopback. Isn't that so creative? All right. The type is going to be loopback. Yeah. I mean, guys, it's as easy as that. So here we go. So I'm going to use a naming convention that I just thought of off the fly. But I am going to have my loopbacks start with a 10 because that was my IP convention. Everything's going to be 10 internally, and so I can use supernetting. But each site's going to have a 1, a 2, and a 3. Just don't forget to make it pingable. All right? Yeah, it's as easy as that. Okay? So we now have a loopback interface that is on the headquarters FortiGate, and we can actually test this right away by pinging it. So here we go. Execute ping 10 271.0.1. And like I said before, later on, this is going to be the testable IP address between our VPN tunnels for our health checks. And also, we're going to use this for some dynamic routing, all right, later on. All right, let's go ahead and do it for New York City. Okay, looks like my health checks are still doing its thing. Um, Man. Okay, sorry. I love the health checks. I could just stare at these things for like hours. Anyways, okay, so here we go. Let's go to, that was so a squirrel moment. Like, look at the party graphs. All right, here we are. I sure hope you guys could not hear my toddler back there. All right, new interface. And we'll call this loopback. And it's going to be loopback. I know that's not creative at all, but remember the other sites do not see these objects, okay? So here we are. There we are. And we're going to have a 10.127.0.2 with the /32. Yeah, don't forget your ping access. All right. And once again, we always test. We don't make assumptions, right? Oh, come on. So there we go. I didn't know it would put in the period for me. That's kind of cool. All right. And then last but not least is Texas. So, and no, I will not get mesmerized by the pretty graphs. Okay, maybe just for a little bit. Okay, moving on. Network interfaces. Create new. Come on. Loopback. We'll call this clever enough. Loopback. I don't know why that cracks me up. Okay. And this is going to be a 10 to 127.0.3. All right. Perfect. Bloop. Oh, I forgot my subnet mask of /32. That's the only thing on there. And let's do a little quick test. Okay, so execute ping 10 127.0.3. There you guys go. So there's proof that I can record a short video, guys. That was it. We just made loopback interfaces on each one of the FortiGates, and we're going to use these later on with our VPN health checks, right? And also with our dynamic routing way down the road. So wow, 6 minutes. It's a new record. Okay, guys, I'll see you some other time.